to gain the courage to do it, so I'm putting it on video now to hold myself accountable. Okay? See you in 3 weeks. How do I turn this off? Okay, here we go. My name is Amy. I'm 24 years old. I've always wanted to do a YouTube channel, so I figure now is the time. There's no better time than now in this lifetime, and if you want to do something, you need to go out and do it. You never know how much time you have left on this earth, so I'm here with my wine, and I'm ready to chat, so welcome. This video is just going to be a little bit about my story and what I've gone through in the past 6 months. It's been a major part of my life, and I never thought that my first video would be me talking about this, but you can't change what God has in plan for you, so here we go. My mom passed away on September 17th, 2020. It has been a very crazy experience for me. Something that I never thought that I'd have to go through in my short 24 years of life. You know, a little bit of background. She had breast cancer in 2016, and she did all her treatment, mastectomy, everything, and she was in remission. She was good. She did all of her checkups, everything. She was so diligent. She made sure. It was a huge thing for her and for us, because we wanted to make sure that this never came back. So that was about the end of my freshman year of college when she got diagnosed. And you know, you just have to go through it. You be there for her, help her, do everything. We had never gone through it before, so nobody knows how to do or to act in that situation. You just have to be positive, and we were so happy and so grateful when she was in remission and everything, and then we just started living our lives as normal, you know? A couple years roll around and she's fine, everything's fine, and quarantine came in 2020, and we spent a lot of time together. I was working at home, she was working at home, and my grandparents had moved in with us back in 2019, I think. And so her and I were doing a lot with them, taking care of them. And yeah, so probably I would say in August, she started just randomly not feeling so good, and we didn't think like it would be something major. Went to the doctor, got checked out. She thought maybe she was just stressed, like dealing with quarantine and being home with my grandparents and taking care of them and everything like that. So the doctor prescribed her some medicine, and forgive me if I lose my train of thought. This is my first time doing this. It's new to me, so cut me some slack. Gave her medicine, whatever. As time progressed throughout August, she started to feel weak, not be able to get out of bed so often or like stand up for very long. Just very tired and fatigued. She went back to the doctor, and he found out that she had masses on her liver. And I'm not going to go into everything that happened between that time and September 17th, but it was just too late by the time we found out. And our worst nightmare came true, and now 6 months later, here without her. She did have metastatic breast cancer, which is a non-curable form of cancer, and I do want to use this channel to raise awareness not only on metastatic breast cancer, but all forms of metastatic cancer, because I believe that doctors need to look at patients who have had cancer more seriously. I want to be able to reach out to people my age who have gone through losing a parent, and I want to help them because it has really helped me being able to go on YouTube and searching other people, because it's a very, very, very lonely feeling. You have so many people around you who love and support you and ask how you're doing and how this, and that's amazing and does help a lot. But at 24 years old, you feel really alone. So I turned to YouTube and I started searching videos of losing a parent at a young age and how to cope and stuff like that. And take a sip of my wine. I saw those videos and I wanted to do that for other people because they helped me so much. I literally would Google losing a parent at a young age, losing a parent in your 20s. Like, what do? Your mind goes everywhere. You don't know what to do. You think about your whole life and that they should be there for your whole life with you. And all of a sudden they're gone. How is that? It's not fair. No one should have to go through it. So I just wanted an outlook to see other people speak on about it and know that I was not alone. So I do want to discuss and talk about like how I kind of cope with everything that I've gone through. One thing is my family. When this all first happened, it was a blur. My life was a blur. I can't remember. I probably won't even remember this time in my life, even though it's been 6 months. 6 months is still a very short amount of time. And I still think if I look back on my life in like a year or 2 years, I'm not going to remember this moment because it's such a traumatic event and I just want to block it out. Doing things I loved, like being outside. I picked up new hobbies like reading. I've kind of liked reading a lot, but I just started doing it again. Reading, I watch a lot of Netflix. I love crime documentaries. I watch so many of those to just distract my mind. I started taking care and growing plants. I currently have sunflowers growing that I'll show you guys in a later video that I'm super excited about because they're thriving inside. Oh, another thing I did a lot of organizing anything in the house that I could, because it was just a distraction. I threw out so much junk in the house because it just helped me and helped my mind. Yeah, just doing things that I enjoy doing to distract me from what was going on. And I would have, if I had a moment where I could just sit down at night and not do anything, I'd have a breakdown, because my mom's supposed to be here with me. I'm not supposed to be alone. She's supposed to be in the house with me. You know what I mean? It's like, so I just like to keep my mind, and it's not like I wouldn't allow myself to have these feelings, because I did. It's not like I was distracted, like kicking these feelings out of my head. I felt them because I know I needed to feel them in order to continue on with my life and have her spirit beside me. You have to allow yourself to feel these feelings. They're so natural. Everyone grieves differently. Everyone goes through it differently. Another thing that got me through this was thinking to myself how my mom would want me to respond to this horrible thing that happened to her. If she knew that I was depressed all the time and sad, that would literally break her heart. And even though I was depressed and I was sad, I didn't let it take over me. Some days it would, don't get me wrong. Some days it would take over me. I couldn't even, I just cry and cry and cry and cry and cry. But other days I got myself out of bed and I forced myself to do something during the day, whether it be go out, go to the store, go to Target or something. Even that made me upset though, because her and I used to do all that stuff together. And I'd go to the store and I'd see other people with their moms and I'd be like, that's supposed to be me and my mom. And I would get super upset about it. But that's just something that everyone's gonna encounter and have to go through. And as time goes on, it's so cliche that everyone says, but as time goes on, it does get better. It really does. I do want to add some clips into this video of my mom, because she was such a beautiful, inspiring, kind. She touched so many people's lives, and I want her to be remembered in that way. My mom, she was my biggest supporter. She told me, you need to be a model. You need to do this, 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 this. And I never had the courage to do it. I wanted to. She was like, you need to, maybe not be a model, but you need to do YouTube and make videos with your outfits and your makeup. And she loved all that, and I loved all of it. I got it from her. And she wanted me to do it, so here I am now doing it, Mom. I love you. She was my heart and my soul, and she still is. We are connected at the soul forever. And if I need something, if I'm sad, if I'm broken, I just speak to her and I know that she is listening. I know. And that's what you have to know too. They see us in the spirit. Their spirits are here with us. And we just have to remember that. And if you see signs that remind you of them, it's them. There are signs all around us, and we just have to listen to them. Don't think, no, that can't be them. No, that's not this. If you think that, you're never going to get the clarity and see those signs that you want, because you're not following the signs that are already there for you. So, yeah. So here I am. That's a little, that kind of was all over the place maybe. I don't know. I'm new to this, so this is my first video. I want to talk, and I will make more videos on how to cope and how to deal with this kind of thing. But I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about what I've been going through and experiencing. I'm really proud of myself that I didn't cry throughout this video, but yeah, so subscribe. I'm new to this, but I'm gonna keep doing it. My mom wanted me to. I've wanted to my whole life. Not my whole life, what am I saying? I've wanted to for years now, and I never had the courage. But the time is now. We have no other time. If you want to do something, you go out and you do it. Who cares what people think? You have one life to live. Why worry about, what is that saying? Don't worry about the opinion of sheep. I don't know, that saying or whatever. Yeah. You go out and you do it. Because we have one life to live. And if we don't live it to our full potential, what's the point? So, thank you for watching. And I'm going to sip on my wine and thank my mom for giving me the strength and for teaching me to be an independent woman and to see the light at the end of the tunnel, because that's what's getting me through this. So, to Mommy.
Hi, Amy. Call us back. Okay, thanks. Bye. Love you.